But starting off our campaign, when we last left off, our lovely...
You all died.
Yes, you all died.
Oh.
TPK. Our lovely party was in Hupperduke and talked to Watchmaster Bren, who gave them extra supplies for their new task of going to capture or kill Huron Stallmast. And they proceeded to also drop off a job of some mistletoe to the lovely herbalist Zandessa, and then proceeded up the mountain to Stallmast's lair, which they had discovered the day before when rescuing Nima. On their way up, they lost their griffin nest and was unable to respot it on the way up. Getting to the cavern, they started to sneak in and
Instantly failed.
So far had no trouble, got through a few caverns until they reached the shark tank in which Nazca fell. And
totally glossing over Kirky there, holy cow.
Yeah, I was about to say, what about my future son?
Damn it.
Future son,
So
your current son.
I'll explain this. I am an amazing human being. We saved a kobold, and now we just have to take care of his leader, and then he's gonna be free. His name's Kirky, and he's mine. Moving on.
So through charm, you made a friend, Kirky, who gave you a bunch of information. And you did remove the bomb
and
from
a bunch of weapons.
You did remove Kirky's bomb from his neck, as well as gained a whole bunch of weapons. Then proceeded on to the shark tank area, where, with no problem, Cheeky flew right over and got to the other side. And then once Nazca tried to follow, she went kerplunk into the water and met a few nice reef sharks who decided to take a nimble out of her. Through some strength checks, she was able to climb out of the water. And then Sirius decided to just take a swim right across and
Dive right in.
completely. Well, Sirius definitely got bit a couple times, but made it to the other side, and then in doing so, you proceeded up the cavern, and where you came upon 4 kobolds who were training, and a drow ambassador who basically called Sirius out on who
This is a traitorous bitch.
who he truly was, and in doing so, basically made a deal and said, Sirius, follow me, we're gonna go talk to Stallmaster and see what's to do. And after speaking with Huron and being told that you have to prove your trustworthiness, he brought you back to his own, the ambassador brought you back to his own bedchamber so you could explain to your fellow travelers your deceitful lies. And so where we left off was you guys, you explained, and you guys had headed to bed with Nazca and Cheeky sharing the bed and Sirius on the floor. So you all, did you all take your long rests?
Yeah.
Nazca didn't, because your health is still not at max.
Well, you know what? I forgot that we went to sleep and I never did it, okay?
I'm not sure if I did it.
I'm taking one now, don't you worry. Because if I remember correctly, I'm cuddling you.
Yes, you're cuddling me because neither of us trust Sirius right now.
Yeah, because Sirius is a traitorous bitch.
So,
Some regrets.
waking
I
up,
wonder why you regret some things.
Waking up, you all kind of are a little disoriented because you do.
Yeah, we're horny.
No, kid, keep your morning wood away from me.
Oh,
I
I'm a girl.
I don't need that.
It's just her tail. It's just her tail.
But you wake up, you're a little disoriented, having to remember the whole debacle that happened the day before. And what do you guys want to do?
Do a perception check on waking to see.
I'm
Reorient
gonna take care of a thing.
self. Yeah. No.
Roll perception check.
Okay. 7.
Did anyone else roll?
Here, give me a second. I'll try and save our ass. 10.
And Sirius?
Not that we're gonna trust them.
Yeah, let's see if I get a. I had a 12.
Oh, we're a group of failures right now. It's fine.
Okay. So upon waking, Sirius, you noticed that on the table that you were sitting on the previous night sharing your
You
story.
mean sleeping on?
No, he slept on the floor.
I slept on the table. It's kind of now.
Oh, okay, you slept on the table. Well, then let me restate that. So, waking up, you feel a book digging into your back.
There you go.
Picking it up, realize this is a journal. This is the ambassador's journal. And you're flipping through. Most of it is no big deal. It's just,
I read a Shrek fanfic.
unfortunately,
Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
no Shrek fanfic.
What are you doing in my swamp?
But you do find one passage that is very interesting to you.
What's it say? What's it say?
It is in your journal.
Yay.
Cop out.
Just his.
Just because I can't read picture
Just mine. And
Well,
special.
He's the one who found it. He can share it with you if he so chooses.
I'll use that one later.
Fun. Hey, cool.
Do you
Does
share?
anybody else see it?
Well, they do see you
gotta
reading
share
a.
with the class, you little traitor.
They see you reading a book. Whether you share it or not is up to you.
Go read it. Go read it. It ain't mine.
I'll read it.
I'll read over your shoulder.
It is in your
Aw.
journals.
I'm gonna check the hole in the wall I plugged.
The cloak
It
is
is
still
gone.
there. It's still plugged.
Let me. Why can't I?
Tom's.
Bitch. Fine.
Boy, okay.
I want to steal Amelia.
My God.
Pretty
just
sure they're dead.
You want to steal like every
Oh,
single.
wait, they're avenged. I didn't get to that part. I'm so sorry.
And we're back to Nazca's closeted necrophilia coming out.
Brains in an opening. It's fine.
So while your guys are reading this very private journal of the ambassador, you hear it starting to turn in the lock. What do you
I
guys
tossed
do?
it to Sirius. Put it back.
You put it back, Sirius?
Do.
Okay.
Wait. Perfectly as possible, you trees, bitch.
God, we fucked up.
And in walks the ambassador. I do hope you all slept. I can't say that I did, seeing as I was stuck with the kobolds. You can thank me for my generosity.
We do.
Going to.
Mm.
Thank you, kind sir.
Don't be a little bitch. What did I tell you?
Well, I'm just saying thank
Don't be a
you.
little bitch. Okay.
Fine, thank you. I
I'm
say
not
with
gonna
no
thank him,
emotion
I'm
and
gonna-
anything.
Cross my arms and start putting my leather armor back on over my little orange undershirt.
I saw you naked. Wink, wink.
You did not see me naked. I just took the plate off. I didn't take off my little tunic,
Yeah.
my little arm things, or my little short.
Moving on.
The ambassador turns to Aiden. Were you able to gain their trust?
I'm sorry, I deadass just forgot that Sirius's name isn't Sirius. I was just like, who the fuck is Aiden?
Wait, is that a Drake?
No.
No, because I wasn't trying.
It's not saying it is for Casey. Forgetting names is for us.
Forgot the name.
So that's a forgetting a name. So I think
Shot.
that's the drink. Shot one of the night, everybody.
There we go.
Hold on, let me pour my shot.
As the only one here not of legal age, I am obligated to say this is cola.
I am.
I've got
years old.
water.
This is whatever the hell I want it to be.
I've got that too.
I've got water because I'm the DM and I really should not be drunk. Not that I ever would be.
You should be sober for
Not
all of
with the
this.
players, but here we go.
It's fine.
Ambassador turning to Aiden.
Put that down, Cat.
Have you gained their trust enough to proceed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We have a task for you. Down in the city of Hupperduke, there is a building. It's called He glares at Nazca.
That's not in character, you whore.
It's called Bull.
The timing was perfect, but that wasn't a character, I swear.
Oh, that definitely was a character.
He
So-
glares, I glare back.
Turning back to Sirius, there's a building called the Omni Smelter. They smelt different metals. We're in need of you to receive and get us some materials. Stallmast is almost done, but he requires a few more materials to finish a couple of parts. And then the conflict really begins. Will you do it?
Oh, shiver.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. And I'm the one that gets yelled at for fucking not being serious enough about this.
I'm not saying be serious. I'm saying don't be a little bitch.
Okay, but literally sitting there and just going, sure. It's not confident.
Sure.
Moving on, fine.
This entire time he's been standing with his hands behind his back. He pulls out a bag and tosses it at Aiden. You're gonna need this. You've received a bag of holding.
Well, yay. Probably should not be trusted with this, though.
And I
So-
hope,
I know, you fat ass.
he goes, I hope you have a good memory, for there's many materials that we need.
Oh crap! I don't.
I'm ready, let's go.
I have a notebook.
We need 5 bars of copper, 5 bars of iron, and 10 bars of silver.
I mean,
Now, the Omni Smelter is very guarded, seeing as it is one of the biggest and, I guess you could say most important places in Hupperduke. This will not be easy, but it needs to be done. And we've lost enough of our comrades trying to get these supplies. Now, it is down to you. And he says, follow me, take you back to the entrance, let you down the mountain. But don't think for a second we are not watching. And he leaves the bedchamber.
Sleep?
Huh?
Watching me when that's really creepy, dude.
hey, everyone's got their own king.
He didn't say, okay, whatever. And he starts out heading towards the front of the cave, and I'm not going to make you guys go all the way back because you already know how to go there. But I will show the stream the map.
Wave at Kirky on the way out.
You guys actually don't go by Kirky.
Oh.
Don't see.
Then we don't know the way.
You know the way.
Do you know
No.
the way?
We don't. We do not have the Ebola.
He does take you through the cafeteria area.
Aw, you're so sweet. Ah.
Did uncover on the map for you guys so you can see it. You guys head back down the mountain. And each time you travel down the mountain, it is a little bit quicker.
Can I perception check to see if there's any signs of Aston?
Roll that perception check.
I want to roll 1, 2, that poor guy.
We're gonna kill her.
It's a 16.
Okay.
It is a 9, I see nothing.
I look for the griffin's nest again.
Okay, roll perception. You do not
Someone has their priorities.
You do not see any signs of Aston.
Stop mooching. Go away.
Love how his accepted name now is Aston.
Pulled pork, beans, and rice.
I have a 9.
To see, you said a 9?
This guy.
You see,
9.
you see many trees, but that's about it. Not much else.
That's a beef empanada if you want.
Though, Cheeky, you do hear the howling of wolves as you go back down the mountain.
Cool.
No! Be prepared! Danger!
Can I
Please.
fly up in the air and do another perception check?
Go ahead.
Ooh, wait, nope, never mind. It's a 6.
You see trees.
You don't see anything further.
Cool. I'd land back with these fuckers and say that I think I heard wolves in the distance, but I didn't see anything.
Sweet, I'm trying to befriend them.
Let's not.
Let's do it. I have a +2 animal handling. Let's go.
Not add bestiality to your necrophilia charges, okay?
Okay, you know what? It's not that I want to fuck it. I want to have a wolf army. Get it right.
A wolf harem?
that.
By adventuring with you people. Why?
You're the one who decided.
No. In all honesty, when the fuck was I a necrophilia the first time?
Just now wanting to steal that guy. What?
Yeah,
Then-
realized that one. That was a fuck up.
And then there was a time before where you were like, you said like roll to seduce, and we were like, oh the death.
Oh, 'cause I forgot the cobalt died already. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Alright, so you continue down the mountain for a couple more hours. Make a perception check.
All those.
Everyone.
Yes.
There we
Ooh,
go. That's 16.
I also have a 16.
Oh!
Oh my god! Triple 16. I
Is
think
that a
that's
shot
what
if we all get the same?
I can add that to the rule. Sure, you guys all take a shot. With
Same number of shots because all three of us have to have the same number.
sure. Let me add that to the rules.
It's probably not gonna happen again.
No, that's why I'm saying fuck it. It's a rule.
Yep. Getting to the bottom of the bottle.
I'm only 2 shots in.
Alright.
Just that's if I was gonna get
We're
hammered
also
on
only half an hour in.
Shit. Okay, maybe I will be.
Okay. So, let's see.
Cat, stop! Fucking hell!
You
What
all...
are
you doing?
You all notice, as you're walking down, 2 wolves have come up behind you. Oh no, we've lost Cat.
Well, because I lost the screen.
Oh boy.
You puppy,
wolves.
puppy, puppy!
They're coming up from behind us. Can't we just like
Hello, puppy,
run?
puppy, puppy.
It's up to you. All of you roll initiative.
Nope. I'm an 11.
5.
12?
Oh, wait.
Yes.
5. So, mental math, 7.
Sirius, what did you roll for initiative?
Missed that entire thing because Mother popped in.
Roll initiative. What was that?
19.
14?
You want my chips? No.
19.
And 18. Okay.
19.
9. 1 9.
Okay.
1-9.
I'm getting us some robots, okay?
911, but reversed. 911, but reversed. And -1.
Okay.
118?
Okay,
Alright.
listen here, you boy.
Sirius,
You know what I was trying to do?
Sirius, you're up.
I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow at the blue one.
At the blue one, okay. Go ahead and roll for attack. What'd you roll?
17.
17 hits. Roll for damage.
That's 11. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's a 9.
9, okay. And next up would be Cheeky.
I'm going to fly up in the air so that they can't hit me. And I am also going
Leave
to
us to
shoot.
die.
I'm also going to shoot a crossbow bolt at the blue one. Right, still alive.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Unnatural 20.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, nice. Ah, ant! No.
And the blue one flops over, bleeding on the ground. All right. Nasco, what is your dexterity modifier?
+1.
Okay, it's the wolf's turn. Or wolf.
I was gonna say there's one.
The wolf's turn.
The wolf turn. And he's gonna
Just
move
the
up
wolf's turn.
to Sirius, who shot his friend first, and is going to attack. And
This is what you get for first. You could have just did it.
Sometimes like these where I wish I was a barbarian.
Damage magnet.
Mm-hmm.
that's a 16. Does a 16 hit?
Yes. And actually, guys, I didn't go down last session.
You went down morally.
Okay.
Morally, you were down.
Okay. If we're going there, then I'm ever going to be back up.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
you did it yourself, so who you have to blame?
That's 5 points of damage, Sirius. And now it's Nasco's turn.
I try to prevent the wall.
You're gonna try to befriend the wolf.
Yes, I am.
Okay, what do you do to try to bend the
Tame.
wolf?
She's trying to tame the wolf, right?
I'm trying to tame it. It's a wild animal. I'm not a dumbass.
What do you do to try to befriend it?
Give me a
If the
second. I have a-
shoe.
Fuck it.
Hard.
I tried to offer it one of my daily rations.
Okay, roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Rolling. 16.
It growls.
With disadvantage.
But
Well, yeah, because doesn't that just mean you roll a 1?
Well, no,
You roll it twice.
you roll 2d20s and you take the lower.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Every time. You gotta explain this every time.
Well, you know what? The other one was a 17, so what do you want from me?
So, he growls. We're back up to Sirius.
I'm a stab it. Technically, is Nazca within 5 feet?
Yes.
Sweet. Then I get sneak attack.
You don't get advantage, you just get sneak attack.
Get sneak attack.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an 11.
It jumps out of the way. You do not hit it.
Should have just befriended it, but no one ever wants to help the.
You're trying to befriend the wolf.
Cause it does nothing wrong. We're in it.
It's trying to kill us.
Cause you killed its friend.
Survival of the fittest.
You know what? Listen, I'm gonna fight you, you fucking bonus brain.
You can't reach me. I'm above you.
Listen here, bitch.
It's my turn, right?
Sirius, is that your turn?
Wow, Casey just went robot.
What? I have a cunning action. Never mind. That's it.
Okay, then we are at Cheeky's turn.
Alright, I'm fly over here. Still in the air. And shoot it.
Roll for attack.
Whoa, spinning. Okay. And so 8.
Roll for damage.
8.
18. So then nope.
Yes, no, 18 was my hit. Damage is
Okay. Damage was 8. Thank you. All right. Is that your turn, Cheeky?
yes.
Okay. All right. Now it's the wolf's turn, and it's again gonna go and bite at Sirius, who went to stab it because it can't reach Cheeky. Does 15 hit?
15 is my armor class. Yeah.
Alright. And that's 4 piercing. What?
These wolves look like they have saddles on them. Is that just the picture?
That's just a picture in their coat patterns.
Alright, where you
Why
are...
you want to ride one?
That's just looking at it.
Alright, we're up to Nazca's turn.
It's Nazca, not Nazca.
Ah. Does that count as a mispronunciation?
No.
No?
Only because this is the first time I've corrected her the entire time.
Okay.
And guess what I do, kid?
Try to
Don't
befriend
befriend it. Don't
I
befriend
tried to
it.
befriend it again.
He's already been stabbed and
I don't
shot.
care. I will heal.
Roll for
Please do not
persuasion
heal
with
the enemy.
disadvantage.
Let me pull up 2. Alright, and then do I get the modifier on the lower number?
It's
Yes.
plus, it's your persuasion at disadvantage.
So that's 17 as my lowest. That's a 25 at my highest.
He snaps at you. Is that your turn?
You know what? Is that an action?
I'll say it was a bonus action.
Okay. You know what? I'm done.
She's ready to
I'm
stab a
done.
bitch.
No. I want to breathe fucking fire or electricity.
Lightning.
Lightning.
Yes.
He has to make a saving throw, right?
I believe so. I do not know. I'm a terrible fucking player.
Oh, you're
At
killing.
least I'm honest.
Nazca snapped.
Look at your character sheet.
I'm working.
Sorry.
Dex 10 saving throw.
God.
Thank you, D&D Beyond.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I see. I was over.
That's a
Oh, I'm
16.
sorry.
So, you should be doing half damage. So,
Okay.
roll 2d6.
Get rid of you. A d6. A d6. And that is a total of 5.
Alright.
It's pretty low.
I'm aware.
It was a total of 5?
It was a total of 5.
Okay, so...
So I'm a shitty ass dragon and don't know how to breathe electricity. Apparently.
Alright, we're back up to Sirius.
You're a lover, not a fighter.
Obviously.
Well,
Just
we're
look at
gonna
how many
stab.
corpse characters I fuck.
Roll to attack.
Just gave me the fucking funniest look.
Actual 19.
Go ahead.
That's just hilarious.
Go ahead and roll
I can only
damage.
imagine.
It's great.
Four. I get sneak attack too. Alright, so
It's mint.
That's a 5 for regular. And then sneak attack damage is a 3, so total of 8.
Oh, I've already broken in half. Oh, yeah. It's mint and dark.
And
Just so you know.
the wolf is dead.
Yes.
Loot.
What is it gonna have? Oh,
Wait, that
intestines?
Teeth. Pelt. Stuff.
If you want to loot, roll an investigation.
Don't we eventually have a limit on how much shit we can?
You have a weight limit.
Not anymore.
At 11.
14.
Nazca, or did you roll?
I'm not looting a dead wolf.
Okay. So, Sirius, you found a couple claws. Not much. Cheeky, if you want to take the time, you would be able to skin the pelt. It will take you a couple hours, though.
I'm not in a rush to go betray the town that I came here to help. So I'll time.
While she's doing that, can I take a short rest then?
Go ahead. Sirius, if you would like to take a short rest as well while she skins the wolf, you can also.
I mean, sure. Actually, yeah, because
You're dead.
took damage.
But so a couple hours go by, you were able to get 2 wolf pelts. Yes, that's
Pelts.
a shot. That's a shot.
Whoa! Gesundheit!
Gesundheit,
Oop.
Gesundheit!
It comes in 3s.
Okay.
So 2d8.
I should just keep a shot glass
7,
filled at all.
10.
Well, we're
maximum.
doing that. We should have a discussion about what we're gonna do when we get back to Hopper Duke.
I would like to first investigate the area to make sure we're not being followed.
Yes, that would probably be good. Well, I'll roll perception check.
Make perception.
Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hold on. 22.
Nice.
21.
15. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
So, Nazca and Cheeky, you do see far back in the woods what looks to me 2 eyes. You can't really tell out what it is, but you do see that there's something out there.
Let me check something.
Interesting. Can I intimidate it? Whatever it is.
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna.
Wait. I have an idea.
Yes, voice of reason.
Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging my character.
You're welcome, you fucking bird brain.
Well, we have a little whisper discussion. I can use thaumaturgy to create different whisper noises at his spot, so he thinks he's hearing us talking about something else.
Go for it.
How do I do that? I cast thaumaturgy as close to the eyes as I can get to create whispers that sound like us talking about normal stuff.
Roll deception with advantage.
With advantage?
With advantage.
At 20!
As far as you're aware,
Oh, you can't see it.
as far as you're aware, it's working.
So how the fuck are we gonna do this? Actually, let me rephrase this.
What are we
Cheeky,
gonna
how
do?
the fuck? No. To Cheeky, how are we gonna fucking do this? 'Cause fuck you.
the question first would be, what are we going to do? Do we want to play along with him and get him the shit he wants? What's your plans for him, Sirius? You seem to have known about his existence before we met him. I mean, sorry, Aiden.
I know, right? Like, what the fuck, you fucking asshole.
First of all,
First of
call
all,
me that
what,
while we're
bitch?
here.
Oh, so what shall we call you? Your Highness?
Same thing you've been calling me since we met.
So dipshit.
Nazca,
Works for you.
we need to
Sorry, I'm still a little
work
aggressive.
together at the moment.
I'm
Because if
sorry.
we come back without him, it would
He
be
died
bad.
in combat. They've lost many men.
Okay, so
I'm not one of their men.
Doesn't matter.
Let's put
It would be easy to believe that you were lost in battle to do this.
I doubt that, but go on.
So, do we want to get him the stuff that he needs?
Just use the badge. We can just walk in and get
Do
it.
we want to play along further to get, you know, we didn't
Just
really
help-
get evidence or anything, and we haven't completed the mission to kill him yet, so do we want to play along for that? Do we want to betray Hupperduke? Do we want to betray this guy? What do we want to do? Because at this point, we have to betray somebody.
Here's what I'm thinking. Theoretically, betray the Dark Elf. Excuse me. Electricity makes me burp. That's in character.
Very nice. Good role playing.
Thank you. So hear me out. We just somehow inform the main guard that we need to do this and to let us get it. Use the badge. Bring guards with us. Like, give them tell them once we leave.
Well, we're being followed.
I understand.
if we
That's
go
what I'm
up
saying.
to-
We have to.
If we go up to the Watchmaster and tell him, like, can you give us this stuff to make it seem like we stole it, they would know. Because they would see us do that, their little spy. And
Unless
if
we
we
go to the tavern.
and have
and,
someone do that for us. But I think they would, because they're watching us, so they would still need to see us break in and steal the stuff, but maybe
That's what
know
I'm
it's
saying
gonna
is-
happen.
Go to the tavern. Have someone we trust enough to
Irina.
go in. Exactly what I was thinking. Or even Sandessa. We can even have her do it. Act like we're grabbing more potions.
I
Silence
kind of
her
want
and
to
stuff.
trade to see if he wants this wolf skin.
Fair enough.
That
So
I'm
see, we have two
working
reasons
on.
to go. We could be getting potions, trade the wolf skin, and then see if she'll run and deliver a message to them, letting them know that we are going to do this. But it is in order to get more evidence on Huron.
Huron. Yeah.
Huron.
Here's the thing, though.
What is it, you little...
Stop calling me that.
At this point, we're free to make whatever assumptions we want because you have not told your plans or who you're allied with.
proven otherwise, and unless our lives depend on it, and we are not literally in a ball of silence for ourselves, you are known as traitor to me from now on. Unless it's in front of other people.
I've told you much as I can at this point.
That's fine,
Get
but that's not enough for me.
The
so.
location, I can tell you more. However, I really should be bringing the guards of Hupperduke into the whole mess.
Well, they wouldn't.
Because they're going to ask questions, such as how we got out of there, why we have this mission, and I don't want to be around to answer those questions. So,
Well, then how did you convince them that we were on their side? Do they know that we're working for the guard?
Yes.
Okay, so is it really all that's suspicious to go?
It won't be that suspicious. to
It'll be
protect the Tavern.
suspicious to the guards that we have a mission from their enemies, is what he's.
Exactly.
But I think if we explain it properly, like, because we didn't get to the big boss man.
We're working up the henchmen to build a case against them to be able to.
Yeah.
And as long as Haran still thinks that we're on his side and just playing along with Hupperdude, what does it matter?
Okay.
If you want, we'll even leave all the
Because-
talking to you.
I'm fine with that.
I wonder why.
Well, you're not going anywhere alone from now on.
Oh, that's a given.
I'm gonna reply to that.
We're both guys, I'll come with you to the bathroom.
Okay.
You're on thin ice, dude.
You really are. I don't think you realize how much you have fucked up. I once had my entire nation betrayed. I entrusted no one.
Stop!
No!
Fucking God. Just pitter patter and behind me, Jesus.
This is why my door is closed. So you guys proceed down to Hupperduke?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we on agreement?
Sure, let's go.
So at
Get
this,
our trust back and we won't.
so about now it's about noon. It's about midday. And you reach the edge of Hupperduke. Where do you go first?
Let's go to the apothecary first.
Zendessa's? Yes.
Yeah.
That's an herbalist, not a pocket.
Same thing.
Apothecary. Yeah. So, to the herbalists. What time is she still open?
It's about noon, so you're in business hours, yes.
Oh.
So,
Noon AM or noon PM? I know that was the joke.
You wonder why we're calling you a dumbass?
don't
Okay.
piss off them.
We go into Zendessa's.
The bell above the door ringlings. I'll be right with you, dearies. And up she pops from
welcome.
behind the counter. Ah! It is, the Shot Takers, I believe, is the name you told me.
Shot takers?
It's our group name.
She asked for a name for our little group.
Oh, did we never
Which was
tell
the
you?
shot takers?
Yeah.
Yes.
You got a problem with that? Serious?
We also told her she could find us at the taverns.
She could leave messages at the tavern.
Yes. It just made sense.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
For your pigeon?
We just wanted to stop in and say hi. We found some more stuff up in the mountains and wondered if you'd be interested.
Oh?
Yes.
Well, what have you found?
I'll show her my nicely carved up wolf pelt.
Fresh pelts. Well, I'm not the best at, drying and tanning, but,
Stop it, Abby! Or Hubble. God.
What a Twitch stream this is now.
Yeah, Twitch people, those are the cats. So,
Those are their cats.
Oh, you could. Right there.
Dead.
there's an
Dead.
oppie.
Yep.
I've been trying to get Nova over here to pick her up and show her to the camera.
But
She ran away.
Yeah,
she,
she's not on the. Doesn't trust you that much, yeah.
I can't offer you much for the pelts, as I would have to go get them tanned. But they're very nicely carved. How about 2 gold for them?
Haha. Skyrim prices.
Where would you go to get them tanned? Because, you know, I'm new to this town, so you're the only person I thought to pop.
Oh, that would be Garfield's. It's about 2 blocks.
Cool. Maybe we'll stop by there. Anyone else have anything they'd like to interest us in?
Take up on my offer from last time.
She just glances at you, blushes, and continues going back to work.
All I wanted. Have a nice day, ma'am.
And dingling above the door. Where do you guys go next?
I can see them with the corner of my camera now whenever they scamper.
Zoomies.
Demons.
Yeah, they have zoomies right now. They've been very hyper.
Totally
Okay.
has nothing to do with the
So
catnip
serious,
in their
where
bed.
to-
I would like to go to this Garfield place. Maybe they have some lasagna.
Make a
So
perception check.
serious.
Cheeky.
Serious. You like to do that.
15.
You start headed down the streets. It wasn't too hard to find. It's very, very noticeable by the smell that it is a tannery.
Okay,
I
I walk
smell
in.
death.
Creak. And you
Creak.
Sorry.
the door creaks,
Just too good. Just creak.
and you see behind the counter a human male, very, very burly. He's got like a very well-kept burgundy beard, as well as curly locks that come down to his shoulder that are currently tied back. You can see that he's been working all day, and he's currently just sitting behind the counter eating his lunch. He looks up as the door opens. What can I do for you,
Hold on.
stranger?
Hold on. Out of session for a moment. My dumbass just sat here thinking you said a human man. What else would he be? Completely forgetting we're in D&D where I'm a fucking dragon, she's a bird, and that was some elemental fucking human thing.
I'm a human.
Okay, but let's be real.
Garfield?
Yeah, we're out of session at this.
Are you invalidating my feelings?
In game, yes. In real life, your feelings matter. Okay, sorry.
Feelings
I just
that
need
matter
everyone
if
to
they don't
appreciate
matter.
my thought process of just. What do you mean, not a human?
Laughing hurts my belly. Ow.
From overhypation.
Oh wait, we made them laugh really hard.
Yeah, is that
God
DM
damn it!
death?
That's a DM death.
That's a DM death. Shots.
This is what you get for sharing your thought processes.
Listen,
My God,
I
look
used
at that.
Stop! It hurts.
Listen, this is
What I'm dealing
the only
running
group of people
everywhere.
that thinks I'm funny. I need the laughter to approve my joke.
All right, getting back on track. The
Yeah, sorry.
man says to Cheeky.
Low key, like, getting the hots for this guy.
I'm a bit uncomfy right now.
The man
As
turns.
an Aarakocra, I like the colorful things. So.
The man
in
turns
a mood.
to Cheeky. Hello, stranger. What can I do for you?
Fuck
Hi, I
it.
was told
Okay.
this was the place to bring. Stop it. I was told this is the place to bring fresh animal skin.
Well, we are a tannery. I'm Garfield. Who are you?
My name's Cheeky, and we are the shot taker.
Hello, my name is Nazca.
He doesn't even look at Nazca. He is focused on Cheeky.
Is he gay?
I hope so.
We don't see many.
I'm a bit offended.
How dare you?
We don't see many Aarakocra in these parts. But you have some skins to trade.
Yes, and I take out my wolf pelts again and show it to him. Very, very proud of my first time skinning an animal alone.
He takes them and he inspects them. And he inspects them closely, almost to the point where it's a little uncomfortable how much he's inspecting these skins. But after 10-15 minutes, these are amazingly well skinned. Who skinned them?
I did.
Good job.
I'm being cuter than I have this whole time.
I'll give you 10 gold apiece.
Ooh. Yes, please.
He hands you 20 gold and...
Should have put a daddy at the end of that.
God damn it,
I'm
Cat!
sulking in the corner at this point that I didn't get, I didn't think to do any of this, and I'm not getting laid.
My character is way too innocent for that.
No, that's fine. But the slutty whore in the back is just like...
taking notes.
Just
taking notes on how to get people to like you.
And he gives you the 10 coins, and on top of it, he gives you a note. Which, he gives you a note. A note.
Call me.
What's it say?
Hang on.
Swear to God, if it's his number, or the equivalency of his number in the
What's his address?
Might have to bail on the mission tonight.
So, the note reads, hit me up, basically. And he gives you an extra couple copper in there as well.
Ooh, wait, how much extra? Because I gotta put the D&D Beyond.
3. Not much, but he is a simple tanner.
Oh god, is my character gonna lose his virginity?
Oh my god, please don't make me describe that.
No, that could just be a this happens kind of thing.
And
Sarah is silent.
she's what?
It looked like she said something and I couldn't hear it.
That's because you're in a whisper.
Oh, I'm in a whisper. Oh, I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I dragged you to a whisper.
Okay, you can take me back.
Alright.
So I'm gonna glance at it and then I'm gonna look up at him and I'm
Hang on, tell that when you get back in the group. Alright.
okay. So I'm gonna glance at the note real quick and then look back up at him and wink but still be cute and shy and then say, if you ever have an errand for us to run, you can talk to Irina at the Blushing Tankard to leave a message for us. The Blushing Tankard. I said that right.
You had it right.
Will do. And he gives you a nod and a sly, like a very not sly, charming smile.
I storm out of there. I just go wait outside at this point.
Ask his little butt hurt.
I walk out of there with a... I walk out of there with a little happy bounce in my step.
Just walk
Ready
out.
to intimidate or pop some heads off.
Oh no.
Where do you guys head
Alright,
next?
what's our next stop?
I don't care where to.
Let's go to the Blushing Tankard and nail down our plan.
Isn't
Works
it
for
at this
me.
point? Isn't it at this point just get the fucking...
Oh, wait. I wanted to stop by the armor and kind of peek in and see if Ashton's there.
We're trying to find this guy.
I'm curious.
I want to kill him.
No, okay. You guys
wanna
will
kill
stay
him.
outside, and I'm just gonna peek in and be like, hey, did you get any new shit in?
Poor people watching the stream and don't know who Aston is.
So Ashton was a gnome. I seduced his boss into joining our adventure for a moment.
So you
He
seduced
then
his
tried-
boss to make him
No,
join
yeah,
the
that's what I mean.
adventure.
Make him
I
your
seduced-
slave for a day, essentially.
Basically.
And then we walked into the mountains,
and he
a griffin
basically...
sneak attacked us, and he got one good whap in with a stick. We killed
And
the
then ran
griffin,
away.
and he ran away with his pants piston.
Wait,
I wasn't-
And we haven't heard from him since, because we're scared to go back to the... Because the charm's gonna wear off on the boss guy. He's got a wife. So we're not sure
It's okay.
how happy he's gonna be
I'm pissed
about...
right now.
Done some shit.
Please no. You're gonna wait outside.
No.
Yeah.
Fight me.
You say fight me or bite me?
Does
Both
it
at this
matter?
point.
One is
Save
a
it.
clear meaning, the other is make messages of what
Save
you want to
it
do,
for the
especially knowing
mission.
you.
No. I'm saving it for the rest of this fucking campaign. Let's go.
Jeez, you really can't share the spotlight at all, can you?
No. At least I'm fucking honest about it, you whore.
So you proceed to the armory
I'm the whore.
or the blacksmith.
I hit on one guy,
I've
and I'm the whore.
Go check on your fucking guy before
Alright, so we stopped by the armory, because I'm pretty sure that was, like, in between the lower and upper, right?
Yes. So you go
Okay,
in. You
so
I
go.
wait outside.
You go into the blacksmith and you see the same male dwarf there. You also see a female dwarf who is holding the edge, the handle of his sword, while the male dwarf is swinging a hammer. She is very, very pretty. And very well
Her
kept
wife.
for a dwarf. Her hair is almost ebony. It's such a deep black color. And as you walk in, both are engrossed in their work. Make a perception check for me.
Oh, I'm standing outside, so.
13. No. I can't. Add.
So as
Sorry.
as you look around, you see Fitz in the corner, shining swords, but you do not see Ashton. Do you proceed up to the dwarf?
Can I roll investigation for outside the shop of just observing the people?
Roll perception. It wouldn't be investigation, but it can be a perception check.
I mean,
Chaotic
either or.
ass will pickpocket someone. But
So is
you
it
said-
perception or investigation?
Perception.
12.
Can you see?
Yes,
Aw,
we can
dead on
see.
the floor.
You see some people. There's not many out. Most are currently working. The people you do see it look to be like they're running quickly between businesses, like they're running errands for their shop or for the people they're working for.
Just side note, and then we can jump back to the people inside the store. If any get too close, I snarl at them.
They're giving you a pretty wide berth.
There we go. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't change her token. I just noticed.
Oh, I didn't change this one. Do you want me to?
No, I've just noticed it. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna walk up to
Ooh, there
wow.
she is.
that was so fast. You were bitching
Holy
about
shit.
it so much.
Oh no, it was the making of the token that was the hard part.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I walk up to the dwarves. And I politely wait.
Tink,
I don't interrupt them.
Tink, Tink, and you see that he lifts up and she pulls up the sword and goes over to an oil bucket and dips it in and pulls it out, and you see the flame go up the sword as it heats, finishes off the sword. At that point, the dwarf turns to you. You're back. He starts glancing around looking for Nazca, or so you assume. What can I do for you?
A couple things. We were concerned about Ashton, your little worker. He ran away from us the first sign of trouble in the woods, and we were wondering if he made it back.
He made it back, a little worse for wear. You did promise me that no harm would come to him.
Well, he ran off on his own. If he had stayed with us, he would have been taken care of.
Now, I can't speak for him, because I know he's a little shit of a coward, but...
You did promise he would do as we asked, which he didn't. But that's fine.
Again,
I understand.
Little shit of a coward. No, he's back. He's doing a lot of grunt work, because he did admit that he, ran away. And you can see that he's kind of, like, very nervous speaking to you, and he keeps glancing towards the female dwarf who's totally consumed in the whole, blacksmithing.
Anyway, my other order of business was to see if you had any new inventory.
Unfortunately, it's only been two days. We haven't had much chance to get a new inventory in.
Well, I'm two lizards, one knife. I don't know. What's another saying that means two birds, one stone? Because he wouldn't say that he's offended.
I have no fucking
Two
idea.
snails, one salt. Two snails, one salt.
There you go.
Two snails, one salt shaker.
He's very confused. But
I just mean to say, he checking in on him was my main goal, but this was also just something to check on.
I see. We probably won't have any more armor for quite a while. Most of those to the war effort, and if we have time, we try to make some extra.
Okay. I understand. I'm glad that Ashton's safe, for the most part.
He's also shut the hell up quite a bit. He's not as spunky.
You're
and
welcome.
I thank you for that. It makes him dealing with both of them a little easier.
Good.
Is there anything
You're
else I can do
welcome.
for you?
No. But if we find you that you have need of us, you can leave a message with Irina at Flushing Tankard. I know my friend performs there most every, and we can run errands for you if you.
As soon as you say
have the need.
my friend with the little dance there, he immediately looks to the woman and like starts visiting himself. Well, if you don't need anything else, wish you a good day. I have work to do.
Okay. And I walk out.
Okay. Where do you guys go next?
I back
Where
to us. Like, Ashton made it back. He's learned.
Good.
I kill him.
No.
He's not there.
Yeah,
Do
he's
you
not
not
he's not in
listen?
there right now.
I will find him, and I will kill him.
No.
Might not happen tonight. It might not happen for
No.
a week, but it's gonna happen.
It's not gonna fucking happen.
Watch, we're gonna return in like a year.
Unless he has actually
gonna
done
kill
some
him.
evil? No.
Freaking coward! I'm gonna kill him.
That's not good enough reason. Do not make me smack you. I will literally break your neck with one smack.
You can try.
Do you want me to?
Let's go
Wait, no
back.
balls.
Let's go back to Flushing Tankard, have a drink, relax, and discuss what we're going to do?
I'm gonna kill him.
No.
Okay, let's go back to the fishing tankard.
Make your way up to the upper part of a Hupperduke to the blushing tankard. At this point, it's about, I want to say maybe around 3. You make your way in. There's a few patrons, but not many, and Arena's behind the bar. It looks like she's doing the accounts. She's got a whole bunch of books around her, and she seems to be doing calculations and measuring up and all that. How do you proceed?
I go sit down. I give her a nod and sit down.
Yeah.
She gives you a grand smile.
Oh, god damn it. Now I have to be in a good mood. Reed, how are you?
Nazca, it's good to see you back, my dear. Here to stay for a while or just stopping for a bite to eat?
I haven't quite decided. We needed to regroup and figure what better place to be.
Well, I'm glad you chose my tavern.
Oh, honey, I would never choose one else.
She blushes a little and gives you a wink.
Blink back, fuck it. Wink, not blink. I'm an idiot.
Is there any...
You have
go
you
ahead.
have the ladies. You can't just give me the men.
Can you just get off my dick right?
Sure.
And she turns to your group, and she, as you all sit at the table, she brings over what looks to be a beef stew, as well as a couple tankards of ale, as well as a glass of water. I have
works for the Lays Sugar Company.
So it's only like half a cup, right? It's this big of a cup. There's like only this much of ale in it.
Yeah.
She brought a cup of water for Cheeky.
This be a thing, but it's like wood chips.
I'm
Thank
surprised you
I
guys haven't
appreciate
taken your
it.
shot yet. I'm not telling you when to take your shot. You know when to take your shot.
Okay, that's definitely a shot.
You know what? Fair.
And drawing.
Okay, so we're sitting. I chug my first thing of it.
Okay, yeah, and she brought water for Cheeky, realizing that Cheeky doesn't drink much.
No, wait, what was it? That my constitution dictates my tolerance?
Yes.
Prefers wine.
My constitution is now a... Oh, wait, no, the 10. Never mind. Okay. I was
Your
looking at
average.
I was looking at the modifier, and I was like, +0. I was like, oh, I'm drunk already.
You wouldn't be drunk yet.
No.
She dropped...
I'm sipping on the rest of them. I just needed to chug.
She sees that and immediately brings over another cup of ale for you, as well as a glass of whiskey. You seem like you need it, dear.
Oh, do I? You know me too well.
Well, I'll be at the counter doing the books if you need me. And she goes back behind the counter.
Alright. What's the plan, kids?
Before we decide on a plan, I want to ask Sirius what his intentions are.
Not
His own
die?
survival. His own survival.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Do you want to fulfill the first mission we had?
Yes.
Okay. So that's your
See-
goal right now.
Yes.
Hi, boots!
Oh my god. There's a cat. I'm so
It's
confused.
hard to tell because she blends black shirt.
Yeah, it doesn't help. It's a black cat on a black shirt with very little. You can tell by like here.
Yes, the mission that we had only said to go after big guy, like the guy that was making all this stuff. Yeah, around.
Which from book you showed us, it seems the ambassador guy. We didn't get a name, right? It was just
Yeah.
Sirius might have gotten a name.
Seems like his goals were also allied towards getting rid of Ron.
I can tell you, we don't like him.
Why not?
The only reason that the ambassador is working with him is because he is a necessity. So he can still turn in Rom.
But the thing is, the ambassador is still on the side of the dynasty, and after Haran's mission is done, was going to go help the dynasty, which I personally am not okay with, mostly because it sounds like it would lead to more killing on both sides.
Fuck it, men are stupid. Another sip.
Oh my god. Someone's really butthurt. Okay.
Maybe
No.
because I was betrayed by a companion and then completely denied from every sexual advances I've made since we've met.
Hey, Irina's into you, and
Males. I prefer dicks.
Oh,
well, then stop going after the ladies, and stop
Listen,
going
I got-
after married men or
Yeah,
well, you're not-
teenage gnomes.
Fight me. You got a problem with me? I will break your bones right now.
I'm just trying to give you advice from someone who clearly knows what they're doing.
Moving on before I have roasted chicken for dinner tonight.
It's not.
she's not chicken, she's a humming.
Can we do like that?
Oh no, our stream died.
But I
Hang on. Like, my entire computer...
don't want, at the moment, either the Empire or the Dynasty in their war efforts to kill everybody on the continent.
Personally, with the dynasty, because the Empire is a bunch of dicks.
Personally, I live in the Empire,
Personally, I don't give a shit.
and the people who raised me are from the Empire, and live in the Empire, and rely on the Empire for protection and food and such.
Okay, do you
Politics sucks.
do you
Who's doing wrong? Who's doing good?
What, Sarah? Can't, you're cutting out.
do you know what the Empire's done?
No.
If Empire is not full of good people, they're good people. Most are.
You're jealous,
Wanna-
aren't
you-
you?
Want to elaborate on? Oh, does that mean you have to reveal some of your secrets that you refuse to tell?
Oh no, it's not a secret, at least not where I'm from, that the Empire has stolen our most sacred object.
It's the first I'm hearing it.
Well, obviously,
Yeah, because
politics.
if you're the Empire, you wouldn't know.
What such objects?
There's these objects called beacons, and beacons are very sacred to Dynasty. Empire stole them in an attempt to learn more about our culture and our secrets. And now them back.
Is that what this whole war is about?
Yeah.
Why
Is
would
that
we
it?
steal? Like, why do we care about your secrets?
Power.
I don't know the who, what, when, or why. I just do what I'm told.
And what were you told to do?
I was told to try to find the beacon.
Oh, so
Well-
is this your mission? Is this finally what we're learning about you?
What can these beacons do?
They're not told. They're secret. They're not.
If you
I
don't
know
know their
their
purpose,
existence. I know of their existence. I know that they're sacred.
why are they sacred?
How do you know you'll even be able?
How
What
do
if
you
they're-
like? What
or
importance does this hold?
Yes, Happy?
I, as a player, know their importance. As a character DM, do I know their importance?
Check your Discord.
I'm on my Discord.
Because I'll help you steal them back and end this war. Fine, whatever. But you need to be able to tell me why do these beacons matter so much to your people?
Excuse me.
I'm sending it. Give me a second.
Okay.
Dear kitty. Boop, boop, boop. She woke up from her nap and it was cuddle time.
No more nap, and it was rolling around in moaning time.
I don't know
Same.
their significance. I know they're important.
That's it. That's all you can.
That's all I know. I swear.
So
No,
Barry,
I believe you,
why-
but that's not a good enough reason.
You know
Why
that they're
were you-
religious. You know that it's a huge religious artifact, and to you do anything against them you would die in the dynasty if
I've always
anything
heard about
happens to
religion.
them.
So why were you here in Harper Duke? There a beacon here?
No.
It's the other cat.
Er,
Hello.
I ran into complications with my search, and I end flee.
So are you still employed by the
Yeah.
dynasty?
I wasn't fleeing.
She has 3 missions going at the same time.
I have a lot more than that, but
Obviously, you're not going to tell us all of them because
this
you're a
is-
traitorous whore.
No, I'm not going to tell you all of them because that would take way too much time.
Mm. Alright,
Okay, so I'm a religious person, but do you really believe that this war is... I don't think religion should justify all this killing.
It shouldn't justify killing, but sacred items are sacred. Steal one of them, there's going to be hell to pay.
I suppose. So, by attaining the beacons back, do you think the war will just end like that?
or is there going to be a shit ton of revenge and then a whole power complex?
Yes.
That's not for me to decide. I hope the war will end.
Well, that's part of your decision in trying to end the war by getting the beacons back, right?
Or is
You have
this
to
a mission
consider the
forced on you where you
consequences.
just had to?
I follow orders. I do what I'm told.
Oh, so you're just a soldier. Okay. I'm not taking advice from. All right. So, fuck the beacons for now.
Okay.
All right. We're not opening that can of worms right now. That's just Haran. How are we handling?
I am 100% on the side of turning him in and/or killing him. It's not important.
I agree. I am also 100% on the side of stopping him from destroying Hupperduke and any other largely populated areas within the Empire.
Then
Also,
how do we want to go about this? What is our
Because-
game plan?
Because our little kobold friend said that he was planning on unleashing those
Mm-hmm.
fox seekers all over Hupperduke. And I would like to avoid that.
I would also like to free all the kobolds because that's just.
We're gonna have an army of kobolds.
God.
Yes, we are.
Oh God.
Of happy, freed kobolds. Kiss your feet. in
I will be their
gratitude.
new queen. I create my own empire.
DM regrets life.
You're done.
DM regrets
She regrets
life.
ever letting me getting
Oh, that's
quirky.
a shot!
Moving on. Do we?
Switching to the vodka.
Do we inform the guards in a sneaky way so they know this is happening, or we just go in freeballing it? Or do we somehow go back up with fakes?
Should back up with a fake
Fake what?
copper, iron, and silver.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Just a stick.
Yes.
I wonder how much would it cost to legally.
How much would it cost to legally buy this?
Irina might know.
Yo, Irina!
She looks up from her books, and at this time you see that she's got these teeny tiny little glasses perched on the end of her nose. Yes, my dear.
Oh, you're adorable.
Well, thank you.
I happen to know of it. Anytime. Do you happen to know how much a bar of copper, iron, and silver goes these days?
Well, I couldn't say that I would know. I don't usually deal, but the blacksmiths definitely would.
Oh my neck.
I did not. That was not English. I don't even know who said
The
that.
blacksmith would know.
Okay.
You have an excuse to go back and see him.
I don't want to.
He
I'm
likes you.
excited.
He's just nervous about his wife beating the shit out of him. Or possibly his wife going along with your proposition for a three-way.
Okay. Well, in that case, are we still within business hours?
It's getting kind of close to 4 or 5. You haven't heard the whistle yet, though.
Maybe you can catch him walking out.
I want to head back to the blacksmith and see if I can figure out if possible if I can just outright buy this ingredient.
Okay, so you make your way back to the back. Blah, 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 blah. That's a drink.
God damn you. We just shut down.
This will help my headache.
It will help your headache out.
It'll help your headache. God,
I don't
that's
think it
so. I highly doubt that. But you head back to the blacksmith. It's getting really close to closing time. In fact, you wouldn't be
Like
surprised
speed walking it.
that as you're hitting the door, you hear the whistle.
Fair enough. Fine. Good enough for me.
We should be leaning against the door on either side.
Hold on. Oh my god, they sniffed noses. Okay, sorry. I needed to witness that.
Alright.
Okay. I
so,
knock on the door. It's not business hours anymore. I just knock.
We're closing. Business hours are over.
I cautiously open the door and peek in, just like, can I just get a question answered?
He sees who it is, looks to his to the other door, and her hearing him stumble, looks at him confused, and comes over and opens the door. Seeing her now where she's not completely concentrating, she's beautiful ebony hair, which she's taken down and it goes below her waist. She's got crystal blue eyes.
A woman after my own heart. Oh.
And one of those just very pretty faces naturally, as well as a very well kept chin strap beard where you can see little trinkets in it, but nothing gaudy, just kind of.
I forgot they had beards.
And she opens the door. Well, seeing as my husband seems to be of a loss of words, a question we can answer.
Out of curiosity, how much would it cost to buy 5 bars of copper, 5 bars of iron, and 10 bars of silver?
Well,
so specific. When that shit goes missing tomorrow morning, everyone's gonna know who it was.
Nope, shush. Shut up.
well, we don't usually sell in bars. We usually buy from the smeltery. but we usually get a pound of silver for 5 gold. A pound of iron costs about 1 silver, but copper's a little hard to find, especially because a lot of the ironworks areas need it. That tends to go for 10 gold pieces per pound.
Okay. By chance, and I'll by all means be willing to pay extra for this under the circumstances. Do you by chance have this amount of each of them?
Not much that we can spare. You
That's completely okay. That's all good. If you just point me in the direction of someone that does, then by all even more helpful.
that would be the Omni Smelter. That's where most blacksmiths
Well,
get
you.
their materials.
Well, thank you so much. By the way, I love what you've done with your beard. Very elegant.
Well, thank you. Gotta impress the guys somehow, you know.
Oh, don't worry, I understand.
And you turn and you can see the guy behind, kind of doing the stop, don't throw me under the bus. And she turns around and he immediately looks like he's like trying to neaten something that was already neat.
How mean are you gonna be, Nazca?
Do it.
If you're ever interested, I'm sure. So I perform at the Blushing Tankard. If you're ever interested, seeing as you've just helped me find who I need to, I'm sure I can get you a discount on beers or ale for a night and some nice entertainment.
And clang, 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 and you watch as the male dwarf is now currently like picking all of the tools up he just knocked off the table, and meanwhile the female dwarf turns behind and goes, we don't get up to the upper Hupperduke much. It's a little pricey, and we're not the cleanest after a days of work. We tend to head home, but maybe we'll take you up on your offer, as she continuously confused to look back at her husband.
The offer stands. At any time, just let Ari know I sent you. I'll take care of your guys' tab.
Well, thank you. I didn't catch your name.
Nazca Ophelia.
Well, it was
at your service.
it was a pleasure to meet you, Nazca Ophelia. She doesn't shake your hand. She goes to and looks at her very dirty blacksmith hands, and then wipes her hands on her pants and doesn't shake the beautiful Dragonborn's hands.
I gotta call it beautiful.
Satisfied now?
No, I still want to kill some people. It's fine.
So where do you guys go
ma'am.
next?
Well, any ideas? Because I have the money to outright buy this material.
Well, the workday's over now, so we'd have to do it tomorrow morning.
I want you all to make a perception check.
If we do buy it honestly, we're gonna have to deal with our little stalker.
Is it really that suspicious if I have the money to just...
I see you,
Yeah,
Sirius.
because it makes it seem like we're not,
I see nothing.
14.
No, we're 3. 6.
Hold up,
Am
you
I
rolled
just-
a 7.
5.
It's like,
Yeah,
it's
7.
like Shrek.
4
Shrek.
and 3.
3, my lord!
7.
Number 3, my lord!
So Sirius and Nazca, or not Nazca, Sirius and Cheeky are standing outside the door and watching the people. You don't see anything. You see a couple kids kind of giggling. Workday's over. They get to go have fun now. But you don't notice anything. Nazca, on the other hand, you notice a human who doesn't, their clothes don't quite fit in with the surrounding area, but they fit enough that nobody else gives them a passing glance, and they seem to be staring right at your group.
I nonchalantly just like start walking in his like not like towards him, but like down that direction of road.
So I'm gonna follow you and be like, how did that go in there?
Oh, it went. Is he staying in place out of question?
He's leaning up against the wall, but his eyes, actually,
Yeah, that's fine.
make another perception check.
You got it.
13.
Nat 20.
Well, Cheeky, you didn't see in the beginning, so,
Oh,
but Nazca,
Yeah, you see, it's
didn't
just me.
specify who, so I just did it.
Nazca, you do that his eyes are following you. And they're
Perfect.
perfectly glued on you guys. But he's got that air about him that like he's obviously blending and everyone else doesn't notice, but you notice that he is specifically watching your group.
Yeah. Oh, well, to Cheeky's question. Well, it went. I have a good idea on how we can get materials we need.
Don't
It's
say.
gonna take a matter of plan.
Oh.
Hold on, I want to think of what I want to do here. Hold on. So obviously from last time, you guys are too stupid to understand my hand signals.
I understood them. I was just too far back for it to matter.
True.
Man, I think you should just straight up like, grab him, drag him into an alley, and expect us to understand what's going on.
You know what? Yes, I don't care if Sirius says this. As I answer her question and we pass by, I just grab him and drag him into the mirror.
Roll a strength check.
Oh, honey, strength is my
I'm
greatest.
Yes, so...
You said that last time, and then you fell into a vat of shark.
Well, see, I rolled an 18 with a +4.
Okay.
He comes along willingly, stumbles a little, and then shrugs out of it.
May I ask why you're blatantly staring at us?
We are a very odd group. I followed her. I've got her back, but I'm standing there uncertainly. We are a very odd group.
He just leans against the wall.
Can I roll intimidation?
You can.
I'm going to. I want answers.
Suddenly got music again.
It's been playing.
Yeah.
It just restarted for me, and it's very elegant.
Yo. 22.
He flinches
This is
back.
my streak.
He flinches back, but that's the only reaction you get.
Okay. Listen, I obviously know who you're working for. And what I want you people to understand is we have many things going on to make sure our cover is not blown. Alright? You either need to back off or learn how to blend in better.
He turns to Sirius and in Thieves' Cants go, I thought you said you trusted them, and they trusted you.
Well, obviously I'm gonna reply to that.
Listen, I trust like
me
this is
enough.
obviously
You don't know what he's saying. He's speaking gibberish
No,
to you.
I understand that. No, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, out of campaign. I trust him. I don't trust the boss.
Well, the enough doesn't mean I trust y'all.
We gave you a task, and you have yet to complete it. But you've been all over town instead. How do we know you're not bringers against us?
You would have been following us.
I'm not stupid enough to go into the shops with you, because that would be a very obvious follow.
Sirius, what is he saying? on this. What is he saying?
Okay, so
In common, he goes, I'm identifying myself.
Obviously, you dipshit.
He turns and he starts walking away, doing so brushing Sirius. And Sirius, you have a note in your hand now.
yay.
Now, I didn't write this note, so I'm dragging to a whisper to tell you what it says.
Fair.
Okay.
That did not go as I hoped it would.
So the note states that not all is as it seems in the dynasty. Things are unraveling. A group from the Empire have stepped up and have brought a beacon home. The need for Haran and his machines is not as desperate as it was. And this is all in Thieves' Camp, by the way.
Okay.
Do what you will with him. The note says, do what you will with him. Give me warning and I will be gone.
Okay.
And that's all it says.
Okay.
Favorite. They'll have enough money to buy what we
Wait.
fix the locks. There we go.
Okay, I don't know any of this because we weren't actually talking about that in front of these fuckers.
And he walks out of the alleyway and completely turns the corner and disappears.
Good.
You guys see me reading a note.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
What's it say?
It's just a list. I show him the note, the same list of the materials with like a few extra things.
Extra things?
What else do
Yeah, it's like ball bearings and feathers.
and what?
Feathers.
Are you in shedding, Tachiki? Are you shedding
No.
right now?
No.
No, that's fine. If you were shedding, I was going to take the ones that came off. I wasn't. Fuck you, don't.
Springtime is when we molt.
I'm just
Spring.
asking. Every bird has their season. Okay. So here's my plan.
That's an old bird thing.
That's fine. I understand. I don't know birds well enough. I figured I asked. Or Aerocrocus, sorry. Here's my plan. We now have the name and location of a blacksmith that would have these materials. Break in, take it. I'm gonna leave enough gold that he fix the door.
They might not
I don't
have
know.
these new material.
Hmm?
They might not.
Ball
Well, that's what I'm
bearings
saying. I
and
don't know what to
feathers
do about the ball
are
bearing and the feathers.
defined.
You would know that the Omni Smelter is where you were already told to break in. It's not just one place. It's one of the biggest blocks and highly guarded areas of Hepperduke. And that's where the blacksmith was telling you to go.
Okay. I'm done last, but yeah, I want to break in, leave enough money for them to be able to replenish their stocks, and I want to be back up in the mountains before tomorrow morning.
Okay. We should. Y'all just froze.
Good on my end. Unless Bree froze. Bree, did you
Fine.
freeze? Are you reading? No, you were reading.
I'm reading.
What are you reading?
LA news.
Stay on topic.
Just curious.
I don't care that you're reading, just I meant talking wise. Because you've got about 45 minutes before Sarah has to go.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, she's.
I'm sorry,
Um,
guys, I'm out of time.
Sirius,
Right?
you're the rogue. How do you?
Well, you should wait until just after closing, but not too late at night.
Well, closing's like now.
Yeah, closing already happened.
Yeah, true. I think now would be the best time because if you get too late at night, people walking around would be suspicious. But right after closing, we can just say that we're making our way where we're going at the end of the day
Okay.
if we get caught.
Okay.
I mean, I'm there.
Do we know where this factory that they keep telling us about is?
You would. It is marked on your guys' map. Let me just get the number for you.
Thank you. Oh, powerful D.
H8. And for dear old stream.
Oh. Right in the center of town. Okay. Okay. What do you need from us to be able to get in? Would the badges be enough?
The badges will be fine, but if it's after closing, we'll have to like actually break in.
Okay.
If we get caught, we can have the badges and say this place was suspicious, investigating, like, as a backup plan. But we can just pull this off with our regular thieves' tools and some sneaks.
My biggest concern is people seeing us break in. Because if it's not like nighttime, there's still a lot of people roaming around. I have not had the best stealth roll.
Sirius.
What if you
we
stand guard
trust
then?
you? Can we trust you to go in alone?
Yes, to die.
What?
To die, he said.
I would rather not be hunted for the rest of my life for not obeying orders. So.
What do you mean?
What? You would be killed if we sent you in there alone.
No, the opposite. If we don't get these materials and we kind of just bail.
No,
There's gonna
what
be
I'm saying, we'll stand guard where you need us to be.
Yes.
You're the one sneaking in because you have the best stealth out of us to grab it, and then we all go.
Yes.
Can we trust you to do that?
Yes.
This is how you're earning back our trust. Don't die. Don't betray us.
Please.
Good.
So you guys make your way to the Omni Smelter?
Yeah.
And I'm grab my lucky dice real quick because I don't want to fuck up. We good.
Where are we?
You should be
Oh, I see.
over here, if you can see the blue.
Oh, yep, I see you. No, you're good. It's just the screen was so big I couldn't.
Are the blue things windows?
Blue things are windows. As far as you can see where you were, because you just walked down the street, you were at the front door. You do see, I should probably move them so you can't see it. There is a guard presence, and you do see that they're patrolling the area quite regularly. Yeah, fuck it. Take your drink. Sirius, roll your stealth check.
And we'll go off of that.
Okay.
It's just I also don't really want to be playing it till 1 o'clock in the morning.
19 plus 8.
Okay. So,
Jesus Christ.
you're pretty confident. Meanwhile, Nazca and Cheeky, Sirius walks behind a tree and does not come out. And you're kind of like, where the heck did he go?
I'm confident. He's got this.
Yeah, I share a look with Nazca.
Do you guys continue to stand outside the front door, or do you walk elsewhere to be a little less conspicuous.
Yes.
Oh, walk.
Move
Walk
yourself where you want to
around.
go.
I want to head towards the guard.
So tiny. I'll do the
You
same.
can zoom in, Cheeky.
No, I want to be able to see everything.
Why won't you let me move? Select and move. It won't let me select and move her.
Give me 1 second. Try it now.
There we go. Okay. We're just nonchalantly walking through.
Okay. Sirius, do you go straight for the door or do you try another way?
Is there any other doors? Are there any other doors?
Are you gonna walk the perimeter to see?
Yes.
Okay. I'll let you move your character. Make a perception check. What was it?
14.
You don't see anything in that area, but you do take a glance through the window and you do see that there is a guard presence inside the building as well. Do you continue around the outside?
Yeah.
Just roll one more, just to move this along. Roll 2 more perception checks for me.
It's a 19. And that's an 11.
Okay. So I'm gonna move you, and the point where you are, move you. You are there.
Okay.
Yeah, you went around most of the building. You found a little entryway, through some bushes, crawled through, and you found another door. That's where you are right now.
Okay. Did I find any access that's not being guarded?
As far as you're aware, this is the best place to enter.
Okay, I'm gonna enter.
Alright, you go to open the door, and it's locked.
Okay, then thieves' tools. Gonna pick that sucker.
Alright, roll for lockpicking.
I believe it's part of hand, so 17 plus 23.
23. Door opens no problem, and you notice that it's a steel door. It's kind of heavy, but as you open it, it's well oiled. Do you proceed?
Okay, I'm gonna go in.
Alright, let me just, because I'm not going to play this whole thing of trying to unmark. Alright, you can go ahead and move in.
Holy shit, what the hell? Are
I
those
see
just
everything.
furnaces?
Yeah, I just revealed it. You guys can't see this side, but
Well,
yeah. So
we're not going in anyways, so it doesn't really matter if we see it or not.
So Sirius, in front of you, you see a whole bunch of work tables. As well, further in, you do see a guard. Roll me another stealth check.
That is. It's a 22.
Guard doesn't see you, continues on patrolling. You do see and you do feel the heat from the smelters all around you.
Okay.
Where do you go?
I'm
I-
unbothered.
I'm going to say, just for time, that you did a whole perimeter before finding your door, so you did look in most of the windows and saw the entire building layout except for the middle, which you now see now.
Okay. Did I see what I was looking for?
You did see a couple
of treasure chests.
You did see a couple areas with a bunch of crates, barrels, and chests that look promising.
Okay, then I'm going to and into this room.
Okay, you do notice that there is a guard there, but they do not notice you.
Okay.
Are you gonna check?
Cool. I'm gonna check the chest and
Make an investigation check.
stuff. 20.
Natch 20.
Mhm.
So you find 5 bars of copper, as well as 5 bars of iron. You didn't see your last ingredient, but you did actually find 3 bars of platinum.
Woo! Five copper, 5 iron.
5 iron, and then 3 bars of platinum.
Also, I'm also looking for ball bearings. I don't think they'll have feather.
You didn't notice any ball bearings in there.
Okay. Is it possible for it to sneak past this guard? Because I do spot those chests over there.
Roll another stealth check.
That's an actual 19 plus 27.
You sneak by, guards unaware. He's actually keeps like glancing towards the window, trying to gauge time.
Roll searching through.
Roll another investigation check.
Okay. 8.
You did find a small barrel, not higher than a foot, that had ball bearings.
Cool. I'm going to take like 2 handfuls of those.
Okay, so mark on 2 handfuls of ball bearings.
Okay. All of this is also going to be holding that.
I sort of figured, but because it's kind of hard to carry that much metal. And it's, by the way, this is raw metal. It's like carrying gold bricks.
That is there.
Okay.
There. On the table over here, anything I see?
You see some weapons that look like they're going to be melted down. You don't see anything of what you're...
I'm gonna check out those weapons though.
Alright, make an investigation check.
Okay.
So Brielynn.
Kind of worried about LA.
17.
Fair.
And what the hell is going
That
on?
Lore of
in LA?
Olympus episode was not worth paying.
So you see a couple daggers, you see a short sword. None of it looks real well condition. It looks pretty shoddy condition, hence why it's here to be smelted down to be reused.
Okay. Are any of them silvered weapons?
No.
That was like an hour and a half ago. Multiple explosions in downtown LA with 5 alarm fire. on multiple buildings and at least 10 firefighters injured.
Oh shit.
That's what the
Damn.
news is saying right now.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm gonna head over.
Can't wait to read that. See that on the news tomorrow morning. Sarcasm,
Head over
obviously.
this room. See that guard right there, right?
You do. The guard actually... Did I not put them on the right freaking layer? No, I just wasn't. The guard actually starts just doing it because you notice that most of them seem to circle the building with so that they're never in the same place.
Okay, then I'm gonna move to where I am right now and start searching that stuff for silver and feathers.
Make an investigation check.
Nine.
You don't see any. Or ball bearings, that's about it.
Okay, I'm gonna take like another 2 handfuls of those.
Okay.
It is that way, right?
What was that?
Guard is going.
Yeah, the guard is moved there. Here, I'll just move them all around. Except for the ones outside, because that's just annoying. This one moved up here. This one moved down here. This one moved over here. That one stays where he is.
And I'm gonna try to follow him, sort of, but still kind of maintaining my distance.
Okay. He continues moving forward, and he actually comes over here and starts looking out the window, just kind of.
Okay, then I'm going to take the opportunity to sneak behind him along these tables here.
Okay.
And to this place.
All right, roll one last investigation check.
Okay. 16.
You do find 5 silver.
Yes. Any feathers?
You do not see any feathers.
Okay. That's okay. We'll get feathers. Okay, and I going to. There's like a window right here, right?
Yeah, they do not open though.
Okay.
Make me one last stealth check.
Back to you.
You trip over some coal, but manage to get out of the building. No scathes. Easy enough. The guards did hear the coal, but they were like, it's just a couple of rats, not surprised. They're kind of used to it. But yeah, you get out of the building, no problem, and with the materials you gathered.
Okay, awesome.
Do you reveal yourself to Cheeky and Nazca?
Gonna come up behind them, like put my hand on their shoulders, go, I got this shit.
Alright, let's go.
But then I'm like, okay, let's get out of here.
Okay, where do you guys head?
Back to the tavern.
I say the mountains.
Yeah, back to the tavern, or should we just skedaddle?
Right now,
we just skedaddle with that.
it's getting close to probably 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Okay.
Will we be safe
Yeah,
in the
'cause
woods?
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. You've done good. Do you think they would if we slept in town for a night?
honestly, I think there's pros and cons to each side. But I think we should settle this the way we usually settle things. Do some rock, paper, scissors.
Alright.
Okay, off. You guys
So,
Playing for what?
wait. Sarah,
gonna-
you're staying in town, and Kat, you're going up the mountain.
Okay, so off camera, and then 3, you show what you threw.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Show.
We go up the mountain.
Okay. For Twitch and for
I need a chaser.
YouTube, Sarah is underage, but she will be drinking water or soft drink or
I have water.
water tonight.
Anything without any alcohol contents whatsoever?
Honey, if you're still here, let me know how the sound is coming through stream.
Oh, her actual name is Honey. Okay.
Her Twitch handle, yeah.
I thought Casey was just like being really sweet.
I've given up all hope for you at this point, so I'm not
I'm very
surprised.
tired.
Thank you, honey. Do you guys want to take a shot for that DM facepalm?
Yep.
Last time we left off, you guys were sent on a mission from the
Yeah,
ambassador as well as fuck me in names today. Solban. There it is. And you guys ended up going, and while trying to buy your way through and getting the supplies, ended up having Sirius break into the Omni Smelter to get your supplies. Sirius, were you able to get everything you needed?
Everything except for the feathers. The feathers we have to get elsewhere, but
And
yeah, everything else I got.
you decided that you guys were going to head up the mountain that night via a rock, paper, scissors, which Nazca won. So you guys were gathering up the rest of your stuff and heading straight up the mountain, and it was about 8-9 p.m.
Okay. So we're not here anymore, right?
You're still standing outside. You haven't moved. If there was anything else you wanted to do.
Alright, well, I'm gonna ask Sirius then, did you get everything?
We need feathers, and I look very pointedly at Shaky.
No. Thank you. No.
But do you know where to get feathers?
Cheeky, are you
other
molting?
birds that
We
you
need
catch?
we only need 5 of them.
No. Ow.
Like only 5.
No.
It doesn't need to even be from your wings or anything. We just need 5.
It could be like it from your legs. It could be like
I'm gonna tackle
your
him.
legs.
It hurts.
I'm gonna tackle him.
Roll an attack. Cheeky, make it dexterity.
Oh shit! I should pull up my dice app.
I should pull.
That doesn't. I have a 2 without any modifiers because I didn't pull up my character sheet.
Dexterity.
Dexterity
Right.
saving throw.
Wait, what does that change? Fuck.
I have a 2. Yes.
Saving throw. I rolled a 7.
Wait. Can I roll to hold her down?
No.
No, I'm stronger than all of them though.
No, because out of nowhere, Sirius goes to tackle Cheeky, and Cheeky flies up in the air, and while Sirius comes running, gives him a nice clunk on the head, and Sirius just sprawls right in the dirt.
Well, we need 5.
Dude, that shit fucking hurts. It's like pulling a tooth out.
You beat
being dramatic.
But it's
If we needed dragon scales, I would have pulled them out.
Okay. I won't pull a feather out of you if you can find us other feathers. But right now, you are our most obvious option.
You have until we get to the mountain.
We can find another griffin. We can go to that griffin nest. I bet there's feathers all over the fucking place, or hippogriff, whatever it was. I bet there's feathers all over the place at that nest.
You have until we get to the mountain to figure out something else, or before we go into that cave, I'm holding your ass down and I'm plucking out 5 feathers.
No.
Well, now you have an initiative. Let's go.
What do they need feathers for?
They told me to get feathers.
My feathers aren't good for anything but attracting a mate.
Yeah. How's that doing it for you there, single lady?
Better than you, bitch. I have a hit me up letter note.
Do you know how many people I've seduced?
Yeah, how many have how many dicks have
When
you
I
gotten
walk
away?
away.
Where do you walk to, Sirius? Do you start walking out of town?
Yeah.
Are you guys still fighting?
I follow, but I'm still feisty.
Okay.
I'm a fly above them. Where is that little? Oh, I can scroll. There. Okay, I'm gonna follow them from above, out of reach of any jumping.
Okay, so you make your way up and through the town of Hupperduke, making your way out towards the mountains. As you get out to the mountains, you notice that it's getting dark very quickly, as well as you've never been in these mountains at night. Do you guys continue?
Yes.
Yes.
We're not smart enough to turn back.
No. My character's background right now would make sense for me to at least know how to survive in these woods.
Okay, so you guys walk for about an hour. At this time, it's about pitch black, and the trees are showing, but you've almost all walked into a tree at least twice.
Oh, we're so. I have dark vision.
Should we light a candle or something?
You do. You're the only one who is able to find your way, Sirius.
I say we just hand on shoulder, and follow Sirius.
I'm flying above the trees, so
We'll immediately run
fine.
into a tree.
You immediately run into a tree.
I'm gonna purposely immediately run into a tree.
Roll damage.
Roll an attack for me.
You gonna attack a tree?
Why are you attacking us?
Okay.
She's gonna fucking allow it, isn't she?
So, Sirius, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage because you purposely ran right into that tree. Nazca, because you were grabbing onto Sirius's shoulder, you take 1 point of damage.
Shouldn't I have stopped though? Like,
No.
isn't there something I would roll as like being smart enough to stop?
You can't see. You're relying on Sirius for your vision.
Yeah, but like if I'm holding on to someone and all of a sudden they stop, my hand's gonna feel them running into that tree.
And then
you're
you
gonna run
the
into
tree as
them.
well.
And the DM has ruled that you take a point of damage.
I'm gonna yell down. What the fuck was that?
Sirius being a bitch.
God
To a
damn you
tree.
guys.
You know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. I just sit on the ground.
Let's make camp, yeah.
You may camp.
Can I roll a perception
Wait.
check to see if there are any bird nests around?
Roll perception with disadvantage.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm plucking those feathers out.
I'm gonna kill you.
Wait until Cheeky falls asleep. And then we're gonna
No.
jump his ass.
I'm not gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna stay awake. Where's my perception? So
1 point of exhaustion.
12.
You don't see anything.
Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna sit up in the top of a tree.
Oh no.
Right. What?
Battle map changed.
Well, yeah, we're in the woods now.
But the battle map wouldn't change unless there's a battle.
This was
Yes,
like
that's why it's called a battle map.
she had this map pre-existed. We've been on this trail like fucking 3 times now.
Yeah, but there's gonna be a battle now.
I
No
mean, we know
shit, Sherlock!
We know these woods are infested with wolves. We know these wolves are infested with woods.
Love that.
Oh dear lord.
I'm not surprised by this. So I'm gonna be. Oh shit! Whoops! Oh my god! Now I'm on Twitch. Nope.
Wrong tab.
Yeah, wrong window.
So you guys set up camp.
Yeah, well, I can't move myself. Why,
Can you stop drinking the soda or I'm gonna run out of chaser.
why can't I move myself? Casey?
He's ignoring you.
DM, help! What are you doing?
Try it now.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. I'm gonna go to the top of this tree here. And stay awake. And you know what? Just because I'm a team fucking player, I'm gonna, like, scratch my arms a bit and see if any fucking feathers fall off. What do I roll?
Are you willing to take a point of damage?
No!
She's hoping to like just be
hoping
molting.
to, like, yeah, like,
Why
hair
am I
shed a
big now?
feather.
Okay,
I'm
never
not
mind.
ripping anything off. I'm just, like, gently brushing them to see if any loose ones
Okay.
just poop off.
All in favor of jumping Cheeky while she's sleeping, say aye.
No, I'm not
Aye.
gonna sleep. I'm gonna stay
Aye.
awake. I don't need a long rest. My health is full. My spell slots are full. I'm fine.
You've been outvoted. We're gonna
She's
jump you.
also in a tree. He's also
Yeah,
in a
I'm
tree.
Yeah,
tree,
and I will
you bitch.
climb that tree.
I
I'll
will light
notice
the
you and
tree on
fly
fire.
into the air.
Okay.
You guys are gonna damage me by taking
Can I
5
just roll to
points.
see? Okay, you know what? I want to look into our immediate surrounding area and see if I just see any lone fucking feathers.
Do we see the griffin?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Wait,
Sirius,
4.
make a perception check.
So I got a 4 on that
No.
on that check there, dear.
I have a 13.
You found something. You're pretty sure that it might stain your clothes.
you found poop. Can I roll an animal handling check to see if I molt any feathers?
Hang on, I'm seeing what you're gonna roll.
Okay. I'm just... That's the closest thing I can guess.
I hate this.
You rolled low and you found poop.
Well, at least we know we're not the only ones in the forest. None of us shit on the way back down, did we? It might be Ashton's.
Oh, that means it's been fermenting!
Did I kill the DM? Is that a shot?
That's a shot.
Woo!
Oh god.
Maybe I'll grab the honey whiskey.
Once I kill this bourbon, I might have. Oh, and she's already off. That's it.
I have some chips.
Emily?
What? Sarah?
Do I hear Emily?
Yeah, she's in my room.
Oh, you were so freaking quiet.
Right? It's so different.
I don't. Oh my god. I'm used to like hearing you screaming at a TV in the background. This is weird.
I think she's
I might
yeah,
be
she's still
asleep.
watching
Might not
Criminal
be that
Minds.
Oh. Hey,
It's just vodka.
what's
It's
his
cake
season?
vodka.
What's season? What's
Yep,
season?
you're just a pussy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't usually take full shots. I just take like a sip.
See, I wish your door was still open more so that if you turned your computer, I could just, like, hi.
Roll.
Oh, nope, you're not there.
Well, I gotta turn my computer now. There she is.
Again!
Yeah, there she is.
Hi!
Cheeky, roll a nature check.
Hold on, I gotta fix my computer
Oh,
now.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh my god, nat 20.
She molts.
So 22.
Okay. You're sitting up in the tree and you start kind of just rubbing your wings a little, and 3 feathers just
Woo!
fall down.
I snatched those and put them in my pocket.
That means we only have to rip 2 out of you.
You guys don't know that I did that yet.
Oh, okay. 5! We need 5!
Sirius
Give
and
those feathers to us and we'd be so pissed.
Sirius and Nazca, what are you guys doing on the ground while Cheeky's up in a tree getting ready to camp?
You know what? I want to climb up the tree high enough where I will be safely away from the fucking wolves and just sleep on a goddamn branch.
Make an athletics check.
We'll take a shit behind a rock. And then go to sleep.
Hold on, I need to find a spot to be able to roll it where it doesn't fall off the fucking table. Are you kidding me? The tree just fucking hits me.
Son of a
It's a
bitch.
1?
Ah.
It's a 1.
So you go.
Wait, hold on, wait, hold on, let me check it. to see if I
Wait,
have
a natural
modifier.
1 is a shot.
I know.
Oh no, I haven't taken my other shot yet. Hold on! Stop doing stuff!
Y'all
Wait.
are gonna be so wasted.
No!
Shit! Why is roll 20 not working? Or no, it's D&D Beyond, sorry. Custom items. This item. Edit. This part.
No, there has to be a better
Heather.
thing to roll the dice on.
I just tried to eat one
Okay.
of my dive because
There
I
we go.
thought it was my raisin.
Good job, sister. Good job.
Okay.
All right, so that's another
Okay.
shot on the shot counter there.
Because we're horrible human beings, and I got our first nat 1 of the night.
Oh, I wish I had a chaser.
Oh,
That was
that's why I brought
beautiful.
soda. Thank you.
If I had known you guys were going to Taco Bell, I would have had you get me some Beppis.
I didn't even know I was going to Taco Bell.
I know, you thought you were going to
What?
McDonald's.
It just happened. Oh, time for that second shot.
Okay.
Oh, this is worse.
So, Nazca, as you start to try to climb up the tree, you get about 2 branches up, and then you hear snap, crack, and you fall prone on the ground, and
You were trying to climb up the tree?
Yeah. To camp. And now I'm gonna just lay here on the ground.
you take 2 points of damage.
Fine.
Fuck
I don't
you.
care. You know what? This is what I want to do then. let me take this 2 points of damage. I'm gonna just literally roll over and go to sleep. I'm done.
Alright, well, in the dark, I'm gonna roll stealth and fly to this tree.
Roll stealth.
Never mind, it's a nat 1.
You guys,
Stay in
on the
there.
ground, you hear all sorts of shifting in the trees, and you look up and you watch this brightly colored object go to another tree.
Did you seriously get a fucking nat 1?
I did, you wanna see? Look!
Oh my god.
So that's shot number 4.
Nat
It's
1.
never good when the shots are right next to each other.
Yeah, I really need a chaser.
Cheeky
Missed calls.
was up and rolled that nat 1. So not only does he make a whole bunch of lots of noise when crossing trees, he also falls halfway down the tree when he lands.
Oh no, what? So wait, that means I'm down there. Oh shit.
So
I quick.
Nazca's on the ground prone from falling out of the tree from beforehand and decided to just go to sleep. Sirius, what are you doing?
I go and take a shit behind a rock, and then I go to sleep on the ground because I'm normal, and that's what normal people do.
Okay, are you gonna
Someone
sleep by
should have really
Nazca, or are
picked
you just
the
gonna
perimeter.
sleep wherever? Sirius? Are you sleeping by Nazca, or are you sleeping wherever?
I'm asleep. Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep, like, there. I don't know.
Okay. So you guys all roll in, and Cheeky, you said you were staying up all night?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I have to roll anything for that?
No, you're just gonna have a point of exhaustion, which means all of your rolls in the next game will be at disadvantage until you get a rest.
Ah, no.
Then maybe you should have let us pluck out those feathers.
Okay, I'm gonna try to switch trees again. Can I roll stealth again?
You may.
Ooh. Wait, it's at disadvantage though, right?
No.
No, that was the perception or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever that was. I don't. Oh, I do have +2 to stealth. Okay, so nat 19, 21 is my final roll.
Okay, tell me where you're gonna text me where you're gonna land, and I will move you. Your friends who have fallen asleep have no clue where you are.
Yay. Let's not do it in the group chat. That would be counterproductive.
Sirius! Sirius, I know where she is.
And
Okay.
with that, I'm going to cut this recording here, and we're gonna end it here.